When they heard about the union coming up in the creek, they'd say, it's going to be at Ed's house tonight at 8. It's going to be at Joe's house tomorrow at 9. It's going to be next Saturday after church behind there. And what they would do is stagger in. They'd come in under the cover of darkness. They would sneak up into these houses and meet with candles, with blankets over the windows nailed up. Because these men would have been arrested, beaten, or killed for meeting, just to meet, just to talk about together asking for some human rights and dignity. Now, why am I talking about this in Brunswick, Georgia? Why am I talking about this to Zach Light? How did I meet this wonderful man? It's because there were black rednecks, folks. There were black rednecks. My husband always said that. I married him 13 years ago, and I didn't believe him, but I found out. When grandfather died in 2002, and I researched the stories, they had a name for that train. That train was called the Bull Moose Special that shot the Gatling gun. They have history in the Smithsonian Institute about this redneck war, the coal mine wars in West Virginia. We have forgotten where we come from. It's like getting a good raise and you forget where you come from. Well, we can't forget that, see? And the fact that free slaves were offered homes, that they could come and live in West Virginia and bring their family. Can you imagine the freed slaves after the Civil War? How great that sounded. They could come north above the Mason-Dixon line. They could come live and bring their families. But what they found when they got there was the same thing my people was in. You getting you up, go to work. You sick? Oh, you dead now? You got a son you can send into the mine? Because see, if a woman's husband died, if she had a child she could send into the mine to work, she could stay in her house. See, what they didn't count on is my people reading the Bible and folks like that reading the Bible, because they knew it said, take care of your brother. You are your brother's keeper. And what they used to do was take up a collection and help send that widow back out to her family. Or someone would try to marry her. But see, my great-granddaddy was 10 years old when he went in the mine. 10 years old. And what are we going back to? So